Beautiful place for a bench.
Food.
Good morning, Pepper. Meow, meow, meow. Are you wanting food? Is it breakfast time?
She'll talk to you in a minute as soon as I get it. Do you want this? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want this? Yeah, do you? Do you want this food here? This one? You want it in that bowl? Yeah? All right. Not gonna talk much today. Good morning.
I think today we're gonna look for an oil change.
Yes, Prince George called, and there's a place that will do an oil change. So before we go more north.
Gonna work on that plan, and then we're gonna work our way north from Prince George.
Yep, west and north.
West and north.
Well, we've made it to Prince George. Very interesting, pretty city. And there's the sign officially saying we are entering Prince George. Now we are heading to a place that said do an oil change on a Class A gasoline RV. We'll see how it goes. As you can see, the bug carnage continues. Our windshield is just covered. We're gonna have to find a gas station ASAP to be able to get a nice clean view again. There's a pretty river here. Have to find out what the name of this one is. And as you can see also, you can see the, it's kind of like hazy from all the fires that are kind of northeast of us. And the smoke is kind of even drifting down here to Prince George.
Okay, we found a big bay. It even says trucks and RVs. Mr. Quick. Is that what it says?
Lube and
Mr.
oil.
Quick Lube and Oil. Yep. So we'll see if they're able to fit in here. It looks like we'll barely fit on the left and the right and on the top. So it'll be always fun to get into these little tiny places. I guess for an RV, it's always, you always got to enjoy the tight fit, right?
But we need an oil change, so it'd probably be better to keep up our RV so we don't break down in the middle of the road somewhere.
Yep, I think that's probably true. What do you say, Pepper? Got Mita, this nice oil bay down below to be worked on.
All right, we're all cleaned up and ready to go. Windshield, as you can see, looks real good. Thank you, Greg. I've got an oil change. We even got the transmission fluid done, our belts checked. Everything they said looks really good, so we are good to go.
Checked the transaxle.
Oh, the differential.
The differential fluid looked good.
And that looked good too?
Yep.
All right, so we're good to go. So
Right.
Off to Walmart, and then we're gonna hit the road.
We are at Canadian Tire, and this is a big store. And we are on the lookout for some kind of bug clothing, because it seems like on this journey we might need some serious bug protection. So we saw the park host last night. She had this bug net over her head, and we're like, oh, that sounds pretty good. So we're gonna go check it out, see if we can find us some kind of bug net. Oh wow, this is quite the place. Not sure I've ever seen a Canadian Tire before, but this is pretty impressive. Got all kinds of stuff in here. right. This looks promising. Camping. All right. This guy looks like he's protected. Also protected. This guy looks like he's ready for the apocalypse. This looks really good. We got some potential here. And then down here, we got, it looks like just the hats. This guy's smiling, so that must be a good one. Oh, this guy's smiling also. Also probably good.
Okay, we're on Highway 16. We finished all our chores. We got the bugs off. We got some groceries. Found some mosquito nets. And we are heading out of Prince George and heading west and then north on 37, which becomes the Cassier Highway. So, not sure how far we'll drive tonight. We'll just keep on driving until maybe we get out of this haze and the smoke. I bet you guys are wondering where we are.
Got our frosty A&W root beer mugs here, so figured we had to try them out.
Entering the town of Smithers.
See the mountain up there?
Yep, that was beautiful. Yeah, it's hard to miss that. And you can actually see it now without all the smoke coverage. Still a little hazy, but clearing up. Smithers does look like a little pretty town, surrounded by mountains all around. Okay, we're going on an adventure. Found this campsite on Allstate, said it's free, but there's only 4 sites. Kind of a little bit of some dirt road driving.
About 13 kilometers.
But about 13 kilometers off Highway 16. We thought, why not? We'll give it a chance. It's just right outside of Smithers. And we'll see what we got here. I'm downloading a Google's map right now, just in case our Starlink doesn't work.
Not every day you see that. Kind of a house like a shoe. That's pretty wild.
Don't know what we're getting ourselves into. We might regret this. Oh my. Ow, ow. Big hole up here. Now I'm starting to wonder if we made a mistake. We'll find out. I think I see the end of the road coming up. Looks like there might be some other people here.
Right, well, we made it. But this is a really pretty area. But wow, the mosquitoes really want in. All right, we are settled into our campsite at the Mosquito Lake.
Is that what you're calling it, the Mosquito Lake?
Deanna's mosquito net jacket worked really good. We'll have to show it to you tomorrow.
The real name is Taltzen Lake.
That's translates to mosquitoes.
in the Native American
I think
language?
so. I think it does. And if it doesn't, then maybe it should. So, hey, Paps, what do you think? Was that a fun ride? Yeah, maybe not. Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to. Well, this is a very pretty lake. My goodness. What a view. Deanna's wondering if right over there, if this is maybe a beaver lodge. I suppose it could be. It does look very beaver lodgy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like that, huh? This would be kind of the area they would be at.
And here we are in nature,
Yes.
braving it like mountain men and women of the old era, chiseled from the rough ground.
No.
Like Rocky Mountain men and women, right?
I don't think so. This is called cowards. Letting little bugs get the best of us and scare us to where we get covered up completely.
Yeah.
Protected from the evils.
The evils of mosquitoes.
Evils of mosquitoes.
I don't know if you can see any of them, but there's quite a few they're thinking about it. We sprayed ourselves with bug spray, and then we also have the mosquito nets over our heads.
And our arms and stuff.
Yeah, but yeah,
they're trying.
Fun stuff. Sometimes you gotta just pick your battles, right, babe?
Yeah, pick battles. Yeah. I see them hovering around your face there.
Yeah, they're trying to see if they can find a way into the net. It's very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
So when we were walking back from the lake, we were talking to the neighbor camper where there's two of us at this lake, at this campsite, and we were talking, and we looked back up the road, and there was a right at maybe 200 feet away or so, there was a big grizzly bear that walked right up into the camp, and luckily he was like, oh, there's people here, and he like darted into the woods. But I was like, that was kind of scary.
I couldn't see it. I had the mosquito net. It was kind of like shading, and I was like, bear. I don't see no bear.
It was just there for a minute. I think Deanna was looking the wrong direction, but
Well, I was looking up
but
at
then,
the
well,
road.
after we pointed it out, he jumped into the
Yeah.
woods. So, but yeah, that was probably one of the scarier times of seeing a grizzly bear, where you're just like, huh, where do we go?